Welcome back to the 5th video of my How to Write a Rap Song series. If you're new here, my name is ColeMize and I've been helping rappers perfect their rap skills on this channel for the past 10 years. Now, in the last video, I discussed how I wrote the hook, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how I wrote the first verse. If you've been following this series, then you know that I've already created a storyboard for my verses, and here's a recap of the storyboard for verse 1. Verse 1 is supposed to be about struggling, doubt, bordering defeat, giving up, and I wanted to end the verse with being willing to go all in, putting it all on the line to achieve my goals. And I felt like ending the verse this way will transition well into a more uplifting hook. And remember, one of the main reasons why I like writing the hook first is because when I'm writing my verses, I know what the verses are leading up to. So as I'm writing my verses, I'm keeping in mind what the hook is saying to ensure they connect. And speaking of connections, sometimes I like to play off of some of the words that I use in the hook within the verse. Now let's listen back to the hook quickly to get a refresher on it.
Vision, passion, wake up, make it happen. Get it, stack it, flip it, get it cracking. Get off the post, get crazy though. Get on the bag, foot on the gas, get on the road, roll. Vision, passion, wake up, make it happen. Get it, stack it, flip it, get it cracking. Get off the post, get crazy though. Get on the bag, foot on the gas, get on the road.
In my hook, I said, foot on the gas, get on the road. And I decided to create a theme in my song based on this phrase because it's central to the entire meaning of the song about overcoming adversity and getting after it. So foot on the gas can tie into the theme of cars and also anything talking about accelerating or improving. And get on the road can tie into anything related to roads, such as concrete, lanes, exits, speed limits, making turns, yielding, crashing, towns, cities, traveling, etc. And on bars 5 through 8 of my verse, I created several connections to the hook. Let's take a listen and let's check that out.
Could it be that the optimism in my head is my op, and I keep on circling around and around on the block in memory lane, bringing me pain from all the time that I lost. It's about to go down in my town, whether I like it or not.
Circling around the block, memory lane, and town all connect with the hook's phrase, foot on the gas and get on the road. I also like creating connections across multiple bars within my verses in both obvious and not so obvious ways. Let's listen to bars 1 through 4 and discuss.
I've been grinding for a minute, I've been thinking a lot. Did I go wrong somewhere on this journey to the top? Am I just full of hot air? Am I ever gonna pop? Maybe I'm too hard-headed, I don't know when to stop.
Here I made an obvious connection between Journey to the Top and Am I Ever Gonna Pop? These are both figures of speech that refer to achieving success, but there's also a hidden connection that could potentially paint a subconscious image in the mind of the listener due to the phrase, full of hot air. Ask yourself, what is known to rise to the top in elevation due to hot air? Hot air balloons. And balloons also do what? Pop. If you dig deeper into these lines, they have a double meaning. Am I ever gonna pop could mean, am I ever going to succeed, or am I ever going to crash? And also, I draw a similar parallel at the end of this verse. In the last 4 bars of my verse, there's a figurative theme of life and death and success and failure. Let's take a quick listen and discuss that.
It's about to get hot, so they caught back fast and let it fly. Empty the clip and then reload it quicker till they succumb to the fire. Working late nights, early mornings, trying to keep it alive. Either it's gonna be me or my dream's gonna die.
Now these bars are still connecting and playing off the previous 4 bars from when I said, could it be that the optimism in my head is my op? Op is street slang for opposition or enemy. So I'm wondering if my optimism is my enemy. When I say, and I keep on circling around and around on the block, this is still playing off of street slang that would be used if a person was looking for someone. But I'm speaking figuratively here as I'm talking about loops of thought patterns, since I referred to my way of thinking as being my enemy, and the use of memory lane also reveals that I'm talking about my mind as well. So back to my final 4 bars. I continue to use a lot of street slang with it's about to get hot. It's meaning the block, which again refers to my mind. But this is also more street slang. A block that's hot is slang for something illegal happening that draws attention from the cops. Empty the clip is more street slang that I'm using figuratively to mean giving something max effort and emptying myself in order to succeed. And here comes the life and death theme again. Keep it alive is referring to my dreams. And the final line, either it's gonna be me or my dream's gonna die, is saying either I'm gonna die pursuing my dreams or my dreams are going to die due to me giving up, which is the perfect segue back into the hook, which is encouraging me to stay focused and keep working hard. Now let's listen back to the entire verse and how it connects with the hook.
I've been grinding for a minute, I've been thinking a lot. Did I go wrong somewhere on this journey to the top? Am I just full of hot air? Am I ever gonna pop? Maybe I'm too hard-headed, I don't know when to stop. Could it be that the optimism in my head is my op? And I keep on circling around and around on the block. And memory lane bringing me pain from all the time that I lost. It's about to go down in my town, whether I like it or not. It's about to get hot, so they caught back fast and let it fly. Empty the clip and then reload it quick until they succumb to the fire. Working late nights, early mornings, trying to keep it alive. Either it's gonna be me or my dream's gonna die. Vision, passion, wake up, make it happen. Get it, stack it, flip it, get it cracking. Get off the post, get crazy though. Get on the bag, foot on the gas, get on the road, roll. Vision, passion, wake up, make it happen. Get it, stack it, flip it, get it cracking. Get off the post, get crazy though. Get on the bag, foot on the gas, get on the road.
Now remember, you can think of rap as an acronym, RAP, rhythm and poetry. And so far, we've only been talking about the lyrics. Now let's briefly talk about the rap flow. In the second video of this series, I recorded myself scatting over the verse to come up with cadence ideas. And the key word here is ideas. I ended up using some of the cadences from my scat, but I continued to come up with more cadences as I was writing my verse. When I'm writing, I tend to toggle in between focusing on the cadences and ignoring the cadences. And this gives room for what I'm really wanting to say to come through, opposed to allowing the cadences to box me in and dictate how many syllables I'm allowed to use to express myself per bar. And that's why I will continue to scat as I'm writing so that I can tweak both the cadences and the lyrics to work perfectly together. This also applies to rhymes as well. Unless the purpose of the verse that I'm writing is about showing off how much I can rhyme, then I'm very careful not to get so fixated on rhyming to where it begins to limit what I'm actually trying to say. Now with all that in mind, I'm going to play back 4-bar sections of both my scat right next to my verse so you can hear the differences in the cadences I ended up going with my verse, but you'll also pick up on some of the similarities of cadences that I used from the initial scat.
Bit on the bread, got on the bit on the back, get on the pole, got on the bit on the back, sit on the cat, sat on the bit on the mat, get on the road. I'm paid on the ribbon. I've been grinding for a minute, I've been thinking a lot. Did I go wrong somewhere on this journey to the top? Am I just full of hot air? Am I ever gonna pop? Maybe I'm too hard-headed, I don't know when to stop. Heap this belief in your back, heap on your rack, heap us a leaf in your pack, heaping the clap in your rhymes, a leaf in your pines, a leaf in the leaf in the brat, heaping the grape in the flow of the breakers, a love in the breaking, a leaf in the pack, heaping the grinds, a leaf in your palm, the leaf in the praise, a leaf in your. Could it be that the optimism in my head is my op? And I keep on circling around and around on the block. And memory lane bringing me pain from all the time that I lost. It's about to go down in my town, whether I like it or not. Hop it up in the poking, hit it with the break-in, to the poking. Hop on the rape, solo with the paper, the book with the bread for the kid, the poking. Hop on the rape, in, put the whack. Sit up with the cake into the back. Hop on the rape, solo for the break, and the flow for the bad for the bit of pad. It's about to get hot, so they caught back fast and let it fly. Empty the clip and then reload it quick until they succumb to the fire. Working late nights, early mornings, trying to keep it alive. Either it's gonna be me or my dream's gonna die.
Now, in the next video, I'm going to be going over my second verse, which is going to be a lot more upbeat and energetic due to it coming out of such an uplifting hook. So stay tuned for that because I'm going to be sharing a lot of songwriting gems. And if you're new here, before you leave, make sure that you get my free Rap Essentials bundle, which includes the following: the #1 Fundamental to Rapping ebook, bar sheets to help you improve the structuring of your lyrics, 6 practice instrumentals, which includes dedicated video tutorials, the CMS catalog, which has my favorite studio gear recommendations, plus I'll be sharing via email the most essential video tutorials I've made that I recommend every aspiring rapper to watch. These lessons are going to teach you all the core techniques you need to be a better rapper now. And all of this is 100% free when you join my mailing list via the link in the video description below. Again, my name is ColeMize with ColeMizeStudios.com, and always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace.
Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it.